Welcome to the Pod Punkcast, everybody. I'm Scott. Over there is my co-host, my friend, ex-teammate, and the boy who's grown sick, gotten older, and finally has an audience to ignore him, Mr. Duncan Smith. How you doing, bud?
Finally. But I do want to thank every listener that we have and everyone tuning in.
Totally. All right. Well, today this is a big one. This is the first of the Rushmore band's first album. Well, it's their second album, but first big album I think we're doing that is one of the pinnacle pop punk bands that basically defined the genre, in our opinion. New Found Glory.
This was a big one. I'm seeing this thing that they were coined the godfathers of pop punk.
I honestly, I kind of think they are. Like for us, I think they were. And in reading, yeah, exactly. They were godfathers. They were superheroes.
Yeah, it's funny. Like this band has it all, though. Like cover albums, Christmas albums, acoustic albums, and yeah, the hardcore side project, the International Superheroes of Hardcore.
So much to say about this band. New Found Glory. This is their self-titled album, their second album. We're going to talk for a while for this. This is a long-form podcast, so get ready, guys. Before we do it, Duncan, I know you like talking about punk news. What's going on in the world? Record Store Day coming up. What's new?
Yeah, Record Store Day tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not really excited about it because remember I was talking about that exhibit, right?
Yeah.
It basically, like, it's the wrong album that's being released. It said that it was Restless, but it's actually his first album, and there was this big mix-up. So, I mean, I'm not really probably too excited about Record Store Day.
What do you mean there's a big mix-up?
Well, when the Record Store Day list was released, it said that it was Exhibit Restless. Now, like, over the last couple of weeks, they've, like, figured out that it's actually At the Speed of Life. It's his first album. So like the pictures are wrong, the information's wrong. Like,
oh really? Oh,
big fuck up. But they're misprint. It's all just the online information they were given, and but it's like, you know, not lining up. Don't need to line up. Don't need to have a big.
Oh, so you didn't pre-order it or anything like that? Record Store Days, you actually have to go. You have to line up. You have to.
You got to get it in store. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not getting. Are you going? Is there other stuff you're getting?
There was a Mark Maron stand-up. The one that me and my brother went to last year. It's called Panicked, I think. It's got a nice, cool cover of his cat, Charlie.
You don't need that on vinyl.
Yeah, I don't have any stand-up on vinyl. That's definitely a stretch. And I probably won't even get it.
It's something like you want to support them and support your record store, but the fucking vinyl of a comedy show? Come on, man.
Yeah, I just got his book, so I'll read that, you know.
Nice.
But and also the Third Eye Blind Rarities album. It's the first 3 albums, and it's like it's actually not even the best track listing. It needs to be the B-sides. It's all just like alternate versions of like those songs.
I mean, I am very curious about that too. I'll listen to any Third Eye Blind stuff. Like,
I mean, if I see it, I'll definitely grab it. But yeah, Record Store Day. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, well, don't spend too much money on records. Like, what do you usually pull on a Record Store Day? Like,
I mean, if I need stuff, I buy what it is, and there's actually sales on like everything else. So if there's ever like anything I'm like eyeballing, I'll grab it on Record Store Day because it's like 20% off.
Do you go to multiple record stores, or you just go to?
It depends. Like some of these stores have such big lines, and it's just like,
oh, it's still like a big thing like that.
Oh, some stores are just a circus.
Wow. Well, any New Found Glory on the Record Store Day?
No. But I mean, Nothing Gold Can Stay is the only album I don't have. So maybe that'll be a Record Store Day one day.
So we're not talking about Nothing Gold Can Stay. So yeah, the first album by this band, New Found Glory. So New Found Glory is originally called A New Found Glory.
Which is something I saw. It's like they wanted to be A New Found Glory so people could like search their name faster with like A.
Okay. It's like A1 plumbing kind of thing.
Yeah, and then it's just like they dropped A New Found Glory probably after like the first album.
So these boys, originally 5 boys from Coral Springs, Florida, formed in 1997. We've got Jordan Pundick, is that right? Ian Grushka, Chad Gilbert, Cyrus Baloki, and then left the band. But Steve Klein formed in 1997, and as of today, 2026, the band has 14 studio albums. Holy shit.
Yeah.
A live album, 2 EPs, and 4 cover albums as well.
Yeah. Oh, and I mean, don't forget the Christmas album they have. They got an acoustic album they released a couple years ago.
That must be included in that. So when we talk about Rushmore, this band is so we're talking Rushmore means there's 4 bands. Who are the top 4 bands of the genre? And Green Day and Blink get that, even though it's debatable if I would say Green Day is even pop punk. I think they are, but
No, they're there. They're there.
Newfound Glory is absolutely number 3 on that. And yes. I would say, to me, this is the origin of this mainstream pop punk. Like, I know Blink came out, Enema came out before this, like the year before this came out. Yeah. Like Dude Ranch before, but it wasn't like, that was just one album. This album is the like first like mainstream punk.
This is the truest pop punk album we've done so far. But like, yeah, you're right. Like around even that time, like that was.
If someone says pop punk, the first thing I think of in my mind, I'm not even kidding you, is this album. Everything about it. The cover, the band, the members.
You want to talk about key changes and like massive breakdowns.
Dude, this is like, and re-listening to it, I know back in the day we killed this album. I've honestly in the last 3 weeks listening to this all the time, month listening to this, just like can't stop listening to it, and like it just brings it back. Like what an album!
I had it on really loud today at work, and like there's lots of the B-sides and like demos kind of at the end of that anniversary of edition.
I've listened to everything like about all those like demos, B-sides, watching videos. Like there's so much I just want to like discover about this album. Like even reading about it, I feel like we're going to spend some time on the Wikipedia page here. Like it's so interesting hearing about how it was recorded, who did what, like so much about this band. But Duncan, before we get into the album details and stuff like that, like do you remember, when did you first hear this Newfound Glory self-titled album, or the band in general? Like anything, when did you first hear this? What do you remember about this? Who gave this to you? Where did you hear this?
It's funny, like I'm trying to think about when like I would have first had this. So like I was listening through it today, and the song All About Her, there's a part in it that it had a skip. So I know that I had it burned. I had it on a burned CD, and there was a skip on that song. So when I was listening to it, it's like I'll always hear that skip.
Yeah.
And it's like I might have probably bought this like after that album came out, and like I had it burned because I think I had Sticks and Stones like burned as well. And then like burning CDs was big, and then just like, I probably bought it, but like we had this like probably 2000, 2001 like right away. Like this didn't really come out, and we didn't sleep on this one.
Yeah, so this came out in September 2000, but we must have got it very early. Like we didn't know the album before this, but like we obviously got into it after. And this was not a radio band either. Like this was not something we've ever heard on any of the alternative rock radio in Toronto or the GT. Never, no. I think later on
we saw the Dress to Kill video. That was one of the first things I remember seeing.
Okay. So maybe it was a little much music,
or even hit or miss.
I don't remember how we got into it. I'd really want to know. Like I looking through ticket stubs. Like I don't even think we saw them that early.
Oh no, we saw them early. I've seen them a lot of times. I actually couldn't believe how many times I've seen them once I went through it. And but yeah, it's like I remember having that burned CD. That's why I kind of always remember like getting it like right away, and then like not getting the album till a little later because it was on drive. It was on drive-through as well, right?
It was drive-through. It was one of the original drive-through ones too, or like one of the first early drive-through.
One of the best album covers too, actually.
Oh yeah, let's get into it then. Let's get into the album. So this was released September 26, 2000. Fun little factor before we get into the Duncan. Do you know what other album came out on the same day?
No, tell me.
Good Charlotte, self-titled.
Oh, beautiful. No, yeah, these two bands were kind of connected.
That's so crazy that two kind of pinnacle albums for you. Like I think this is
same day. That's crazy.
Same day, like same day, same year, everything.
What was I doing that day? What day was it? What was the day?
It was September 26, 2000. So it's before 9/11. post my birthday that year when it still mattered.
I think Papa Roach was my favorite band at that time.
Yeah, we were still getting into new metal. I feel like Green Day obviously was big. So yeah, Warning came out in 2000, right? So this was kind of like Warning came out that year.
Yeah.
And then somehow we heard this. I feel like some of our friends who were into punk probably heard Newfound Glory before from
It's
the
funny.
other album.
I got this CD off Nick for $10. It's like, okay, like the Burn CD is not doing it. The Skips, it's like, $10. Yeah, give me that.
That's who I was thinking. I feel like he had either a Newfound Glory, the Nothing Gold Can Stay, or like something. And yeah.
100% I bought it off him for $10.
So this album was produced and mixed by Neil Avron. I want to talk about him in a bit.
He's done some stuff, yeah.
Oh, he's done some stuff, and he's really like this sound, and he perfected this, I feel. It was on Drive Thru and MCA Records. And yes, this was their second album. Also, I mean, Duncan, it's a self-titled, but it's their second album. It's kind of a...
That's okay.
You know, we've already talked about this. I feel like it's okay in this situation. They wanted to be... like the first album didn't do them justice. It was a little bit too raw, a little bit too low budget.
Yeah. I mean, they did drop the name A Newfound Glory, so it is the first Newfound Glory album.
Yeah, okay. And you wanted to, let's look at this album cover, because I feel like I don't really care about art for bands or like things like that, but there's something about Newfound Glory where it's like it matters, and they've done it very well. And look at this album cover. Nothing Brings Me Back. It is, and everyone go to just search Newfound Glory self-titled. Look at this album cover. It's 9 squares. It has in a label maker in red, blue, and black. It says Newfound Glory. Yeah. It's got a roller skate in the top left. It's kind of like a throwback.
Definitely
to
one of the
80s.
best kind of logos for a band, like that, like label maker Newfound Glory.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's one of the best logos.
In the inner thing, like all those pictures, you see what I'm showing you here? That's like they've selected those 9 from this many.
Oh my God, I got to see that. Okay, I got to look. Next time I come to your house, I want to look at that closer.
It's really something, man. Like there's like extra ones that aren't even on this. Like there's like Cheetos. There's like a car. There's like a skateboard. There's like Vaseline.
It's that's funny. I mean, yeah. Well, they've got a thing of condoms, so I feel like the Vaseline.
Oh, the condoms made it for sure.
Oh yeah, so they got the colored condoms. Yeah, so they've got a roller skate. They've got one of those little like record players that's like a little toy record player. They've got an old joystick of a console, which I don't even know what console that is, but it's definitely not one of the big ones.
Oh, that's Atari.
They've got some brown. Oh, is that the old Atari? Okay,
that's Atari for sure. Yeah. Oh, I used to play Atari all the time.
Okay, I had a Coleco, or my parents had a Coleco, so. They've got an old Star Wars toy. They've got one of those old dial phones that like you can just picture. I can picture them like some songs from this album, them just like in their beds, like calling their girlfriends on that. Like
the beginning of So Many Ways has the dial tone, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And like the middle is the ticket stub. That's the best one. Like one of the best album covers. It's like this album cover looks the way it sounds.
Yeah, no. This is where it's like, wow. Like, and that's why I'm so curious to see the vinyl and see all the extra stuff, because it really sets the tone. And like when you actually see the music video for the single off this too, that also has that same vibe of just like colorful, like
This is true pop punk.
This is true pop punk.
But yeah, you know what's funny? You know this is like my karaoke band. Like if I do karaoke, Newfound Glory, like the first thing I check for.
Wow. Okay. Really, it's it's hard to sing this kind of stuff though too. Like once we get into the track by track, it's Jordan. I mean, it really.
There's a quote here actually. If you want to get into some of the articles,
get into them early. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
It was like where did it say it? It was on punknews.org. It was asked like any theories on why Jordan can sing so high. He's been singing at that pitch forever. Most guys lose their voice over a couple of years, and that guy maintains that pitch. And then Chad, he goes, I don't know, man. I think he's no longer Jordan singing like Jordan. He's Jordan impersonating Jordan. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. It baffles my mind, and you know what's weird? He sounds high, but sometimes he's not even hitting high notes, and he still sounds like he's singing high. It's a really weird thing. Besides Ian kicking him in the balls repeatedly before every take, I would say I don't really know. So yeah, like he is one of the best singers though.
I wouldn't say he's like one of the best singers. Like he's
Really
not
good
like
on that
like no,
DVD.
he can do it very like again I like
He has a lot of
I can't see
adrenaline
him
though.
doing anything but Newfound Glory. Like you know, a lot but he also has that like on this album he really belts it out, and that's what I love. I hate the whiny Jordan. I don't
I
really like it.
mean, there really isn't a bad Newfound Glory album.
You know, even so there's a version, we'll talk about it, but the
There's
Jerry
still,
Finn mix of a song on this album,
yeah. I was
and
listening to it.
it
It's hit or
sounds
miss,
so
right?
different. It even like it's the same take on vocals, but it just doesn't have the same kind of screaming. Like Jordan, just when he does it, and he's more like doing the hardcore kind of like screaming kind of high vocals, like not even screaming. It's just not whiny.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No,
feel like it
totally.
comes out a lot better. And the first album really hits that too. And the next album, I think he does that pretty well
Yeah.
too.
He's got a pretty good range. I mean, but yeah, like even on Catalyst, like it's so good. Like, and that's 2 albums after this. Like,
So let's talk about this. Let's get into this album a little bit here. So like I'm so curious about the history. I think we got to talk a little bit about. So right now, the background recording of this following the underground success of the debut album Nothing Gold Can Stay, which came out in 99. Drive-Thru basically paid Eulogy Records $5,000 to license the album and sign the band. They originally wanted to re-release Nothing Gold Can Stay with a newly recorded breakthrough single, Hit or Miss. So they went into the studio with Jerry Finn. And so Jerry Finn is like, he did Blink. He did how many like classic pop punk albums? He was like around for, I mean, all of those, right? Like he did some Green Day mixing. He was on Insomniac mixing.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
a
okay,
mixer for
yeah.
Dookie.
Seeing it here.
And Out Come the Wolves. He was a producer. Like the guy was like punk and pop punk, like probably the top. He did Crimson. He did, the self-titled Blink. Anyway, so he did the Hit or Miss single, and then Chad Gilbert, so the guitar player from Newfound Glory, said, we went into the studio with Jerry Finn, recorded with him. I don't like how it came out at all. He was such a cool guy, but we were like, nah, we don't want to use it.
Yeah, I read that.
And then, so basically they took a 2-week break from recording, entered the studio to do the screen to stereo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was before this, right? The first screen to stereo.
That's what I mean. This is the background before they got into the recording. So all of that, they were like, they went for Jerry Finn, like they recorded that one version. They were like, I don't know about this. And then they took, 6-week break from touring to record with Neil Avron. So this dude, so his first album, Doug, and you see, click on him on Wikipedia right now. I'll send it to you if you're not seeing this.
No, I got it here.
You got it?
Yeah.
First album, you see
so
what he
much
did?
for the Afterglow.
By Everclear. That's awesome. So 1997, he was the producer, mixer.
Buddy, the next one, Now You See Inside by SR71. I love that album.
He's done some good shit. Like, and then after that, he did the Songs from American Movie Everclear, only part 1, which is hilarious.
Yeah, Ocean Avenue, Yellow Card.
Yeah, he's done a bunch. He did Fall Out Boy, Under the Cork Tree, some later Weezer. He's did
what's he done
Say
recently?
Anything. So he did the most recent Linkin Park.
Oh, the new Fall Out Boy. Oh, the new Third Eye Blind. Our Band
Third
Apart.
Eye Blind, yeah.
It's kind of like it's like a 9-song album.
Yeah. So he's still involved in pop punk and all that stuff, but he did more like the Yellow Card, All Time Low. So he did also a Newfound Glory for a long time too. Like he was up till Radio Surgery.
I love that album.
In listening to this album again and hearing the other versions, I'm like, that this guy like made that sound, and he like is one of the reasons pop punk, like we like it so much too.
Yeah. This is like the blueprint for pop punk.
Totally. I'm just good. So the sessions were held at Elysian Field Studio in Boca Raton, Florida. And then it was mixed in Chapel Studios, Los Angeles. And then the album was mastered by Bob Ludwig. So that's a big name. He's the mastering of everything. I don't know if we mentioned him yet, but so the album had some like juice behind it and everything too.
Oh, totally.
Duncan. Yeah. So around this time,
if someone asks for like, or doesn't know pop punk, like this would be the album I would definitely give them.
100%. This is like, I mean, we'll do our reviews later, but this is pop punk. Like nothing about this. If someone says, what is pop punk? Again, look at the genre on Wikipedia, pop punk. That's it. It just has pop-punk. So Like it's recorded 2000 June. It's out in 3 months. It's hit like this is crazy. And so, okay, there's some things I learned about this album here, and
Oh,
you know what, this
totally.
one more than any album, I feel like once we do the big the Rushmore things, we'll get into a little bit more of the history. Like I want to learn about these albums a little bit and
Oh, definitely,
like
definitely.
how they were recorded and everything. So I didn't realize. So. Guitarist and lyricist Stephen Klein originally claimed that the album was about one sole girl that he dated for about a year and a half.
He did a lot of the
So
writing in the early
yeah,
stuff.
lyrics. Yeah. So there's a lot. This album was like, it's got some cheesy lyrics, but I mean, at the time, and I
Oh
mean, they
no,
even hold up. But this is one dude like
some of
doing
the
this.
best lyrics.
Discussing the writing topics, Baluki, so that's Chad. Right? No, sorry, Chad. That's the drummer. That's Cyrus.
Yeah.
Said to Chad. They would typically come up with a few riffs and then make the outline of a song with them. Then he would share that with the rest of the band who works on the structure, before then Steve works on the vocal melodies with Jordan. It then gets shared with the band again for the final touches. So, what a little method to make this fucking. How many songs in the original? 12 songs?
Yeah, it's 12 songs on the original album.
My goodness.
It's funny. There's even a thing from like the bassist Ian from like it's like a 2021 interview on like the Rockstar Dad show that he famously embraces his role as the band's energy guy. Once joking that every pop punk band needs a fat guy that does spin kicks to keep the live energy alive. It's like there's a few of those though, like bassists, like like Flea from like Chili Peppers, Fieldy from Korn.
The bass can sometimes just be this like guy no one knows his name or whatever, like,
He wanted
or
to
you can
stand
be
out.
like one of the like clowns in the band, and I feel like
Yeah.
you do see that in Ian in this band. You see that in I mean Mike Dirnt, not really as much, but
No.
and okay, so if you're a Rushmore band, you basically know every member in the band as a character as well. So like the members of Green Day,
There was a
know.
time when like you knew band members and like you were
Yeah.
saying, like even like lyrics would stick, and it's just like there then just all of a sudden an age hit where like I don't care about band members. I don't retain lyrics.
I feel like these were superheroes to us at the time. Like with
Yeah,
these guys, we
yeah.
were looking up to these guys, and I know people that we know who were into music that they loved Newfound Glory as well, and were looking up to some of them as
Oh
well.
well, I mean, we've like played their song, like we played all kinds of Newfound Glory covers all the time. Like they were, yeah, they inspired us so much.
Man, they've inspired so many people, and out of all those big pop punk bands, they were never a stadium band. They didn't get the
Well, they did some good openings, which is actually funny.
yeah.
I actually we'll get into the seeing them and stuff, but they opened for Green Day and at
Right.
ACC at the stadium. But I was at a starting line show opening for Yellow Card,
And you missed them.
so I watched starting line, and then I took a taxi or something to like the ACC. And but like I'm looking now that I totally blanked that Newfound Glory opened that, but like I got there and like Green Day was like 5 songs in.
Yeah,
But dude,
so
I saw
like
starting line that night
yeah, I mean that's better. You had to see that
at the
like
Cool
that's
House. Like it was fuck.
and that could you look at that era? You had
Oh,
Green
yeah.
Day with
Oh, yeah.
Newfound opening and starting
All the
line playing the
choices.
same
It's like
day. Like,
stay for Yellow Card. Nah.
jeez, like it had to be the same night. Like you see,
Ran
they're
into a
coming.
couple people. Ran into this guy and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Green Day later. And he's like, oh
You
yeah.
too?
I'm like, it's like, are you staying for Yellow Card? Or are you coming to Green Day with me? Like,
Damn.
hilarious. Yeah.
This album, like again, I think we got it so early. Like I remember the cover. I remember holding that. I remember blasting it. I remember listening to it at my cottage. I remember like I feel like a lot of our friends too. Everyone was into this. This
Oh,
was
yeah.
something you couldn't resist. This
And
like as much as
everyone's defending this.
yeah, no, like people. Everyone was into Blink, really. Like, Blink, but this was like the next step beyond
Totally
that,
totally
and this
was.
like inspired so much. So they never got the glory. I mean, they do from they're kind of like the replacements, where like so many bands they influence so many bands, and like so many people love them, but like
Definitely.
they didn't never get the glory that Yellow Card got, or fucking like some of these
No,
other bands.
I mean they definitely. Well, Yellow Card opened for them at Danforth.
Dude,
maybe
Yellow
like
Card
20.
will play a stadium.
No, definitely not.
They did.
Newfound
they
Glory is
at one
definitely
point.
bigger than Yellow Card. in the end game.
in the end. But at
Well,
one point,
Ryan Key, the singer of Yellow Card, he was playing backup guitars for Newfound Glory for years. Like I was
really?
watching Newfound Glory at the Phoenix, and
Okay.
like there's like the singer of Yellow Card in the background, like trying not to take center stage and like steal the show. So maybe they are bigger.
So it's kind of like Billy Joe when I saw him playing guitar for the Replacements at Oshega. Like,
oh god, that would be incredible.
basically on the side stage. Yeah, like just like, hey, I just want to play with you guys. Like, I don't want to fucking like
That's amazing.
steal the show. Yeah.
You saw that? I forgot that you saw that.
Oh, it was incredible, and it was like the end of the Replacements.
What year was that?
Too.
I might not have been into Replacements by then.
Well, you came to the Riot Fest Replacements, which was the first one in September, whatever year.
I wasn't into them at that time.
No, you weren't. But
like I got into them.
You knew songs, yeah. And then the year after, because they only did 1 year, they played the Oshega like a year after. So they did 1 full year, and in that I saw them at the Riot Fest, then Coachella that year I saw them, and then they played Oshega there too.
Goo Goo Dolls started as a Replacements cover band.
I mean, so many bands. Green Day like was also so heavily influenced by the Replacements, and one of the reasons that Billy Joe like wanted to be a rock star. Like,
oh, totally.
And I feel like Newfound Glory is honestly like that to probably bands like the Wonder Years, Hot Mulligan.
Oh, 100%. Well, have you seen the Billy Joe, the movie Ordinary World? It's like a Billy Joe movie.
Yeah.
At the very end, his daughter plays a Replacements cover. Psst. You want to talk about like me crying? Jesus.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Like it's so touching.
Does he have a daughter? No,
No. It's like in the movie.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe he does, but... See, I mean, I don't know like who has daughters now. It's like I don't follow any of that stuff.
No, okay.
It's like whose son, like, you know?
I know Billy. Well, you know what? That's the thing. So again, like we were saying, we know the members of Green Day, Blink, Newfound Glory, and who's number 4? It's either going to be Sum 41.
Wonder Years.
But for everyone, it's either Fall Out Boy or Sum 41.
Yeah,
for
fair,
you,
that's
it could be Wonder Years. For me, it's probably
who should it
Fall Out
be?
Boy.
Like, a Fall Out Boy probably for the stadium size. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sum 41 was bigger in Europe and even the States, and they were like more like they had a metal crossover a little bit too.
But it's almost like you need one band that's kind of like the newer era, and
then
Wonder Years take that.
Okay. So when this album was released, let's just look at a couple of reviews. There's so much on Wikipedia, everyone, up for this album, so that's all we're getting our information from here. Duncan, I sent it to you.
No, I'm not looking at that.
Okay, well, a couple of just big articles here. So we've got AllMusic gave it a 3.5 out of 5. This is crazy. Rolling Stone gave it 2 out of 5. So fucking one of the best pop punk albums of all time, which later on this is in their top. They gave it originally a 2 out of 5. So fuck, like what? But you also got Kerrang gave it 5 out of 5 right off the bat. So right off the bat, British rock magazine Kerrang was just like, this is essential purchase, they said. Yeah. Biggest and quickest improvements in alternative music. The band's major label debut hurtled them to the forefront of the punk scene.
Sorry, I'm seeing Rolling Stone is a 2 out of 5?
Yeah.
So, like, what is it on that list?
And that's what,
it's got to be on that list, right?
Oh, and I got it right up here. So,
did they like circle back on it? And
no, of course they didn't. It was different people. So we've been mentioning it a couple times. So Dashboard wasn't on it, but this Rolling Stone top 50 pop punk albums of all time is stupid. But
Sticks and Stones is on here. Is it 14?
It's only Newfound Glory. Newfound Glory, self-titled that we're talking about, is number 14 of the 50. So
I mean, on my list, this would be probably top 5, maybe even like top 3.
I think this is top 5. I think this has to be in the top 5. I'd say top 5, top 7. Yeah. But this is what Rolling Stone says about it years later. So originally they gave it 2 out of 5 stars, thinking it was garbage. Fucking, they were probably loving the newest Linkin Park and Papa Roach and all that shit.
Hey, that's good.
Newfound Glory's self-titled second LP is exactly what you'd expect from a bunch of baby-faced punks who kept an altar to Britney Spears in their van. Like, what?
Just carving them up.
And then they don't really have too much good to say, but I love this line here where it says, their breakout single hit or miss would be the band's Lucky Charms. Legend goes that Drive Thru Records signed the band after Newfound Glory tour mates Midtown played the song for co-owner Stephanie Rains in a blizzard. Like, just randomly, you got to hear Newfound Glory. Like, come on, Midtown. Like, And then you also got right here Mark Hoppus, who said, it is one of those CDs that never found its way out of my CD player. How funny is that,
100%.
too?
Oh, totally.
CD player. So
Yeah,
all the
a
fucking...
Discman. Yeah, it was always in my Discman.
Just in case, Duncan, we were living in the CD world. Like we were kind of cassettes. We had some cassettes, but
Like
it was
I was saying,
CDs
burning
only.
CDs. You can't even burn a CD on a computer anymore.
So if someone doesn't know what burning a CD is, put this into your fucking latest ChatGPT AI and look up what that means and what the process was. Sometimes it took a long time too, and sometimes you'd miss a song.
Yeah. You'd have to like review things, just look it over, make sure. It's like fit every little song in. It's like if it doesn't fit, maybe put a shorter song in, max it out, you know?
That's funny.
It's so funny. Like I remember some of the burned CDs going up to your cottage. Like it's like, oh, I burned a new CD for the ride to the cottage. It's like Trouble Charger, you know?
Wow. Okay, so back to the Trouble Charger. Well, that's okay. So, and let's talk about that. This is the time where, like, we obviously knew Green Day before this. We liked pop punk, even though it wasn't called pop punk. We liked Blink, but we were still listening to fucking Treble Charger, listening to
that's pop punk.
Okay, well, no, they became pop punk. They were just doing whatever. But before that, their first EP and album were not pop punk.
Damn right it is.
Not their very first one. Not their first thing.
Fine.
Okay. But like, this is when I started to realize, and I think you did too. It's like, I really like pop punk. Like this whole genre has like so much more to it than
changed my life.
Yeah, totally. Like, and it came out like if this came out the same day as Good Charlotte, Duncan, like what a year that was for you.
Like,
Holy
I think
shit.
I definitely heard this first. Because Good Charlotte, I do remember you showing me Good Charlotte and being like I can't believe this is what Scottie's liking now. Like, but like I like this.
Yeah. I mean, we were all over the...
And they toured together. I saw them together probably a couple times.
Oh, what a tour that was.
We should get into the album here.
Well, hold on. Yeah, and that's the thing. We got some this album. We got to talk about it, and I'm learning as I go, but we will talk about the album. But it's all good things to say. So
that's fine.
Crazy, yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to get. I won't get ahead of myself here, but
like I don't have many articles or anything. I just have feelings and stuff I want to say about the album. So if you do, like, you get them out.
I'm trying to get them out. Yeah.
So right from the Rolling Stone top 50 greatest pop punk albums, we got a quote from Chad Gilbert taken from chorus.fm, our favorite website. New Found Glory just did something different and unique. When New Found Glory started, our genre didn't really exist. There was Blink and West Coast punk that was big, but that was a different style. New Found Glory and Saves the Day were blending more emotional lyrics with punk hardcore influenced stuff. When we started writing songs, it just came out. We didn't overthink it. Is this punk? Is it not? Is this whatever? So that is honestly where, and I think he's right. Like there was Blink, which was kind of pop punk. There was the West Coast stuff. Obviously, all that stuff was pop punk in the end. Like all that Bad Religion, fucking like even No Effects.
Yeah,
is
no,
pop
yeah.
Like even like all that stuff really is. And like MXPX was the first. Like all of, or not the first, but they were there too. But like,
I mean, even like
different.
Green Day and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, and by this point, I mean, I'd say Green Day, yeah, they were, but they didn't really want to be, but they were. So he kind of, I think Newfound at this point was the first band at this album was like, this is something new.
Turning
and this
point,
is pop punk. Yeah, it really is.
No, totally.
Yeah. Okay, so it's number 14 according to Rolling Stone. It got some shitty reviews from Rolling Stone and other things, but then the retrospective reviews are... This is the one thing, Doug. This is crazy. So Kerrang gave it 5 out of 5 originally. Retrospectively, they gave it 4 out of 5.
Oh,
so
wow.
They all of a sudden,
I'm seeing that now.
Like,
and Rock Sound, what was their first? Because like they're saying 9 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean, you can only like this album more, I feel, and it sounds dated at some point too. But like it's just
it's like the louder it is too. Like you got to turn this one up loud.
Oh, look, there's a little Jason Tate from Absolute Punk /chorus.fm. He's quote here, back when New Found Glory's self-titled was released, there weren't many that gave it a chance to be one of the building blocks for an entire genre. However, in hindsight, it appears as though that disc may have had more of an impact than anyone ever could have guessed. And honestly, I agree. Like, it really is like one of the like building blocks of pop punk. Like, I think one of our friends, little drummer friend, name starts with an A. I think he said this is in his top 3. Did he say that, Duncan?
Oh yeah, I mean this is in everyone's. To me, everyone would put this like in that top 3, top 5.
Yeah. This is a big one. Okay.
Yeah, this is like one of like the best like album on drums and like for all that stuff, like breakdowns, speed changes, like you were saying,
Everything. You want to get into it then?
Sure.
Let's get into the track. Okay. Let's get into the track by track. Okay. First song on this album.
Better Off Dead.
It's called Better Off Dead. Duncan, yeah. When did you first, I mean, we talked about that, but what is your thoughts when you first heard this fast punk beat of Newfound Glory?
Yeah, it starts off so fast, so good. Just, Ash is hard onto the, I got to pull up the lyrics actually.
Yeah, get the lyrics out.
Ash is hard onto the ground. Pull his guts out by frustration. Be careful, you might kill him.
Just cause he can't hear what you. Yeah, so it's a super fast punk beat to start off. I wrote down here this is the anthem of pop punk. This is when the era of the 2000s pop punk begins. Like the drums, that ping of those drums, and like everything about these, like the cymbals, those rolls. This makes it.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite songs by them, actually. Like, it's definitely one of their best songs. Like, they play this live all the time, too.
I could listen to the song over and over again. This is like you put this at the beginning of the album and it's like, do they start shows like this?
They probably used to. I should pull up some of their Setlist FM stuff.
I want to see some.
This is probably one of their highest played songs. But yeah, like I mean, this is on that DVD for sure. At the live in London DVD.
Okay, nice. This is when I realized Cyrus is such a good drummer. And like I knew back then, but you can really hear it. Your drums are an instrument here. They're not just like pre-Travis, the drummer of Blink, and even like Trey Cool. And I know you probably don't agree with Trey Cool because he became like, but it was just drums were just there.
Oh, no. Trey Cool inspired me to play drums.
Yeah, but like it wasn't drums as an instrument. Like he was just doing fills. Like I feel like Cyrus is doing stuff in this whole album and even like right off the bat in the song that like
the first time I heard those fills on Dookie, like I mean like I wanted to play drums. But I mean I know exactly what you mean. Like Cyrus, like this is one of the best parts on this album is the drums. Like when I'm listening to music, to me it actually goes probably drums is like number one thing that I'm actually listening to.
Really?
Probably subconsciously. Like lyrics are kind of number one, but it's like
it's funny because you say you like lyrics a lot. So drums and lyrics are big for you. Like in your top.
Those are 1 and 2.
Wow. Those are like the lowest parts for me normally. But when
Everyone's
they're as
different.
good as this, yeah, it's funny. Like melody, I would say is my thing. Like, and like I would say it is guitar, not the sound of the guitars, but just kind of like the riffs and like then the songwriting itself. I feel like is one of my big things.
Definitely,
and then I don't even care about like you could have the worst vocals as long as it's like listenable. You could have the worst like drums, but then you have bands like this where it's like the drums are so much a part of it that
they carry it.
And then I realize I can't stop drumming to these bands. I can't like, I find myself like just on the subway, just like fucking like tapping my foot or like Cyrus, man. Wow. Like anyway, yeah, the album begins with speed and then it goes, and that's where I think like this kind of pop punk, it still has that speed that it kind of lost later on.
Oh, it's so fast. Yeah.
Oh man, what a great album. Anyway, yeah, that's Better Off Dead.
I got to read this here. Just because he can't hear what you say doesn't mean that he's not listening. If you listen to your words, he might like what you say. And then there's that ride bell.
On my own again. Oh man,
it's so good.
I think this is like one of the best songs they have then. Like
it is.
It really has to be.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Like it's
like this is how you start an album.
Next song, Dressed to Kill. So it doesn't hold the speed the whole album all the way through. That's what makes it too. Like it's not like feel like before that, No Effect, some of those bands, it's just fast, it's speed, Bad Religion, it's up and down. And then this has some like, I don't know.
We always played this We always played this one, me and you. But yeah, what a way to come out of the gate with two absolute massive hits. And there's a video for this one. Rachel Lee
Is there?
Cook's in the video, yeah.
Pull up the lyrics here.
You're always dressed to kill, and you feel like you owe it to the world, but you owe it to yourself.
Cheesy lyrics, but it doesn't even matter. Like there's nothing cheesy about Newfound Glory. Like,
oh no, these lyrics are incredible.
It felt authentic. It never felt like these guys, like, knowing now that this is one relationship, and the lyrics, if they were all written by Steve, were all like, it feels like you can tell he wrote it about one girl, and there's some heart to it. And cheesy though, when you just read these lyrics.
It's like, and I can't stop pretending.
That crunchy pre-chorus I wrote down too. So that's exactly that. Just has that dun, 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 dun. And that's where the hardcoreness comes. So I think, yeah, Chad came from hardcore bands, or like he still had a hardcore band, right?
Yeah. And I love, like, right before the bridge, it's like, cheer up, my friends all say. What a fucking bridge too. Like, the bridge of this is incredible.
Such positive lyrics for, like, yeah, breakups, or like, yeah, the cheer up, my friends all say. Or later on in the album, there's a lot of like, the boys will stay, and like, just, as a teenage boy, like,
oh, yeah. It gives you some hope, dating,
Yeah, you're just like, oh wow, they feel like I do. And yeah, no,
it's like, you're better alone anyway.
Yeah. Funny. Wow.
Anyway,
just nothing bad to say here at all. Like, song 3, Sincerely Me.
Oh, the best drums. The drums really stand out in this one.
Is this the do 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 do? Oh yeah, and it just like the drums.
Dear, your name here. It's been a long time, very long time, since I heard your voice, and I bet she never thought I was. Yeah, it's good song placement. Like this one, it's almost like a different kind of like swing kind of song. Like it's different from the first two.
Wow. Yeah, everything. Yeah, nice bass riff. Yeah, it all just comes in beautifully too. Like someone perfected this shit. Like, and like, you know what a producer does, right, Dunk? Like the producer in in music kind of has a lot to do with the songwriting as well. Like he'll take the song and be like, hold on, you got to change that, add a pre-chorus, maybe change that, come in together. Like they're not really, they're involved with the whole thing to how it sounds, but also can be involved in the songwriting. And whoever was involved in this, if that was just the band.
I've heard some demos that like the producers have ruined songs.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And sometimes they do. But whoever was involved in this perfected all of this. Like,
100%.
And maybe it wasn't Neil, maybe it was the band that did it, but fuck, man, like everything sounds and comes in perfectly. Every pre-chorus, every bridge is perfect. There's actually nothing about this album that was like, you should have cut that, or you should have like not done that.
There's no skips. I mean, I won't get into the rating yet, but
there's no skips. Oh, there is like, this is the first one we've done.
Like you were saying, the song placement I find is perfect as well. It's like, because I mean, like, I don't like when like the single is the first song, but like having it as a really good song is just like perfect, because the next song is like their biggest hit or miss.
Yeah. So this is one. So Hit or Miss, probably the most popular, second most popular song they have. I think the album after the big My Friends Over You is a bigger song, but Hit or Miss. So it originally, and we'll hear maybe the little sub theme for this show. Bands re-recording a song.
They did. This is like the most famous one.
This is the most famous one. So it was on their first album. They re-recorded it. I will say, I normally don't like that, but if you do, you do it to your best song or one of your best songs, and you do it a lot. It's got to be better. And this.
Well, let me ask you. Nothing Gold Can Stay is your favorite album. So do you like this one more, or do you like the old one?
Did I say that? Like, I know, like, when did I say that last? Like 2010?
Yeah. It's changed. Like, this is your favorite Newfound.
I think I like the rawness of the first album, but in the end, this has to be like,
I mean, this isn't
better than, Nothing Gold Can Stay can't be better than this. But this is when you do it. If you have a song like Hit or Miss and you're like, I really got to do this again, then you do it, and every part of it is better. Only time it's allowed, got to be better. You can't just do the same song like Mess did, and you just like throw the old track on there.
Some of the best lyrics, though. The needle on my record player has been wearing thin. This record has been playing since the day you've been with him.
And then, yeah, no more long rides home, no more of your station. I didn't like it anyway. So I wonder what station, if they're from Florida. I don't know
It's
if
like,
it was a train station or a bus station.
remember the time we wrote our names up on the wall? Remember the time we realized Thriller was our favorite song? Was Thriller ever your favorite song?
I mean, probably as a kid at one point, but
Black or White was definitely my favorite song at one point.
oh, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs, way more than Thriller. Oh yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah, we grew up in the same year, and that was all over the radio or all over Much Music or whatever station was on. When
That's a great line, though.
It's such a great line. It's so It's just like nostalgic too, and like
this one's in American Pie, and there's a bit of an interview saying like how this like in that movie just did so much for them. In that movie, like that Newfound Glory hit or miss part, it's like right when they're like turning the night around. It's like all right, let's go back to the party and let's do this. And like Newfound Glory hit or miss. It's like it's so like the pivotal moment in that movie, and it's like they had that song. And like there was actually a thing where they went to see the movie and they're like, yeah, that's us.
In American Pie, the original American Pie.
No, it's number 2. American Pie 2.
Oh,
sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, number 2. Sorry. When they have the beach house.
Yeah. No, the 2 was good though. 2
was, you could argue 2 is almost as good as 1.
Okay. Yeah. They're lucky then. Like they got in. I mean, that's when just pop punk was on top of the world too, or like all that
those
kind of
soundtracks
stuff.
are crazy.
Oh, so good. What a video that is. I just watched it again today, and dude, it is so funny. It's just like, it's colorful. They all look like characters. Like,
yeah, no, that's a time.
I wish that was today. That 2000 era, like, and that look. I wish like that was still us forever, and just going to pop punk shows.
I mean, we're doing a show on it now. It's kind of.
I know, but like.
It's as close as you can get. I'm seeing Newfound Glory every time they come. Like I'm buying their new albums. It's like this is an essential band for me.
Oh, so are they a see them every time they come for you?
Yep, 100%.
Wow.
Even if it's they came and it was like the cover tour, and it's like, yep, let's go see that. They're covering Iris live.
Have they done a cover tour? Wow.
Oh, yeah,
I normally will diss that, but Newfound gets a pass.
I don't know if we're gonna get into all the times we saw them, but it's like they did a tour where it was like 2 albums full every night. And like you're getting a random album, and we got Sticks and Stones and Catalyst at the Opera House.
Fuck yeah!
Dude.
My God.
And the funny thing about that is they played it in a random. They didn't play it front to back, so it's like you don't know what you're getting, like what album, what song, and like I had a checklist. I'm like, yep, okay, yep. They played every single one.
The fuck was I?
I went with Andy.
Wow, you and Andy saw that.
Me and Andy saw that. Well, and even the last Newfound Glory I saw was that cover tour. And it was me and Andy.
He will be on a future episode, I do hear. He is listening, and we were talking about Taking Back Sunday. So, but today we're talking about Newfound Glory, and let's get back into the album. Holy shit, what an album.
The next song, Second to Last. It's another really fun one.
I got some notes written down for this one, and I don't know when I wrote this, but in the last 3 weeks, I've been really digging into this, but I said possibly my fave on the album today, I wrote.
It's like, today!
Yes. Yeah, that's what it is. Then that's what it was. That must have, because I'm like, why? Yeah. And then it says the guitars and the drum beat in the chorus, and then best
the first
chorus.
Day, the first day of your life. The other part, it's like, hey, 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 hey.
I also wrote down a chorus simple plan would die to write. So I don't know why I wrote that.
That's a funny thing.
And then
I
wrote, hey, 10 out of 10. There's also a Let's Rock or something in there too. Is there a Let's Rock? I don't know.
I mean, the ending, it's just like, this could be the second to last time. I mean, yeah, this is definitely one of the best songs.
So I was chatting with Sarah before about this too. This album is full of let's goes, today's, like lots of those. Yeah. They obviously didn't invent this. I think they perfected it here in the pop punk genre. Like bands do this all the time too. But who was the first bands who were kind of doing this? Like that like of our genre, like era that we know. I think the Ramones were doing stuff like that. And
for sure.
Like, who was the bands?
I mean, like, yeah, like this.
I can think of one.
Of them. Who?
Okay, yeah. I mean, Rancid was the one I was thinking. I think that's totally where they got this from too.
I kind of got into Rancid a little later than you guys, though. Like I liked them. It's just it took me like probably till about late 90s, 2000 probably to get into them.
It's fine. I think they were inspired by them here, and man, like they throughout this whole album, there's the best little, like, I don't think there's one little thing that sounds cheesy. I mean, maybe the beginning of Boy Crazy has that like intro where there's all those people
Hey
talking
Girls,
is
yeah.
kind of dated. Yeah. But I feel like everything else sounds like even that one song where it goes, "Here we go." What's that one? All About Her.
Yeah,
All
yeah. It's
About
like,
Her.
what up? Yeah, yeah. It's like on the demo, you can really hear it clearly. It's like, here we go. Did you listen to that?
Oh, of course, bud. I've been so into this whole like everything about this album. Yeah. Okay. Second to last.
Yeah. The next song, Eyesore, kind of takes it down a notch on this song. But when I was listening back, like this usually was one of my least favorite. This is actually one of the stronger songs.
Oh, absolutely. This is I wrote down, yeah, what an anthem. This is the song. Lyrics are sappy, but who cares because of how good the music is. This is the whole so yeah, the chorus goes girl, play on, the boys will stay even if you're gone. And then go girl, play on, the boys will stay even if you're gone. A little bit yeah, I don't know.
No, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
That helped me out a little bit.
yeah, it's nothing too bad. It's just, at some point you need to call your friend.
Yeah, I like the end where it's like, I say your name when I fall, when I hit the bottom.
Yeah. Oh man, this album is just, it's full of fucking good parts. And yeah.
But I mean, the song placement, you kind of need to sort of take it down a notch because I mean, in the next song, Vegas, like it rips right back into it.
Yeah. So song 7 is called Vegas. I wrote down, it sounds like MXPX, but better. So does that ring a bell to you, Duncan?
That's fair.
Okay. I'm looking at the lyrics now.
Never been to Vegas.
Doesn't take much. Yeah.
I would say this is probably my least favorite song, but it's definitely it's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. And this is, I wrote down, there's a yeah going into the second chorus that is awesome too.
It's like,
yeah.
It's like, you have to keep your eyes open. You'll never know if she's right. It's like, yeah.
Honestly, I want to listen to it again, knowing it's all about one girl too, and like listen, because I feel like he just goes through these ups and downs. Like at one point, he's like, "No, the boys will stay," and then he's like, "I'm gonna find someone else," and then he's like, "No, wait, we're like back together, and I miss you." Like,
it's so good the songwriting actually on this one because it's like later they do that same part, but it's like it's really just like a big splash in that part from Cyrus, and it's just like the energy on this song and this whole album is just so consistent.
I mean, let's just talk about it now. Have we seen this front to back? Have they done it? Have we seen it? Like,
I would say
I don't remember.
Definitely not.
Okay.
I mean, I wish if I had to pick, I would have picked this album and Sticks and Stones. But Catalyst was a good one. Like that night that I saw those full albums. But no, but they would have played this like on that tour for sure.
So what else was in the running that tour then too?
I think it was. I don't think they were doing Nothing Gold, but.
Yeah.
It was probably all the albums up to then, which would have been probably like 10 albums. But I mean, I'd have to circle back and check that.
Mm-hmm. Save that. I feel like we're going to be doing every New Found Glory album at some point if we keep this thing going. Like, I feel like every year, like the next album after is almost as big as this. Almost, I'd say.
Well,
like
I'll never stop doing this show.
Yeah, but I mean, I may stop doing New Found Glory shit, man. Like, sure. I feel like I fell off, but now I'm excited. Like, especially these albums too. Like it makes me want to listen to so much more, and then it's just totally. Like it's daunting. But I feel like if I go in order, it's not, because I really liked the one with the not Radio Surgery,
Not Without a Fight.
Not Without a Fight. I really liked. Yeah, that 2006.
It's like the army looking one.
Yeah.
That was pretty like, I mean, remember that whole video of Chad saying his underrated songs?
He said that one, eh?
Yeah. I mean, well, that was like, there was definitely songs like something on that like, but I actually made my little list of my underrated songs, but I don't know if we have time for it.
I mean, well, yeah, I think we do. I think at this point, like honestly, when we're doing Rushmore shows, nothing matters.
Let's get to Sucker. Let's get to the next song, Sucker.
Okay. Sucker. The next song is called Sucker.
Now, I thought this always was a single. Like it always felt like that third single.
This is the one song in the album where I'm like, oh, the lyrics are a little cheesy, like, but then I wrote, "Who cares? What a fucking hit!" So, like, the lyrics do that. That's Duncan. You say lyrics of this one. Chorus,
It's
please.
like, you're more than tongue-tied this time. Well, I can feel it in your lips. Nobody told me you were a sucker for a kiss.
Music low, we are all alone. Being wrong never felt so right.
So right.
And then it had the choruses, tell me about your first kiss, tell me, or have you already forgotten it? So, you know what, it does, but it doesn't matter. That's the thing. Like, it's when you look at...
When did you have your first kiss?
I mean...
Tell me about your first kiss.
I could say the name, and you would be... I
don't need a name, I just need a time.
It was at a dance in grade 6 or 7 dance.
Oh yeah, those dances.
Yeah, it was not the much. Was it a Much Music dance? No, it wasn't a Much Music video dance.
We had probably one of those. Yeah. Much Music.
It was like a Friday night dance, and it was a girl, great girl. I think Duncan, you still know her.
I mean, I don't know who it is, but I have a hunch. But it's like, I had my first kiss at a birthday party, and I think it was her birthday party, and I was dared by one of our good friends to kiss my girlfriend. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll kiss my girlfriend on a dare. Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't kissed her yet. It's like, thanks, Jake.
Oh God, man! And this is all, yeah, okay. This is well before
we had any of this. But like, listening to this, it's like this hit because of all that shit.
Yeah, it made it more. Yeah, it was real. Yeah. So
anyway,
yeah, Sucker for a Kiss. This is a great song. Yeah, this is the point though where it's like, but then the album picks up. Like, at this point, the next 4 songs are almost like better than the first 4 songs too. I mean, the whole album's amazing, but
yeah, Black and Blue.
I wrote down such great drumming, and just like Cyrus again, just slays.
Yeah, there's some really good lyrics here. I can't sleep because it's only 4 a.m. I think I ran out of dreams, and I can never be the same without you. Ruining my life, that's what you seem to be the best at.
Yeah, and it's just got that great bridge. Yeah. How can you say that you love me when the world around you is changing?
There's no chorus in this song.
So, I mean, on Lyrics Genius I have here, it does, the chorus it says is the part where it says, ruining my life. Oh, that's what you seem to be the best
that happens at. One. Oh, yeah. To me, this song doesn't sound, this song kind of seemed like it didn't really have a chorus. It actually stood out in that way.
As someone who loves like songwriting and structure, like pop music now is just so much like verse, chorus, verse, like bridges are rare, pre-choruses are rare, like outros are rare. Newfound Glory, like all these bands at the time were writing fucking like 3 songs in one with some of the bridges, the hooks, like there's like pre-choruses, there's post-bridges, there's fucking like pre-verses sometimes. Like it's amazing what bands were able to do. Like, and I was like thinking about this today. Why were so many bands so talented at songwriting? And I think it's also because labels, you basically every 2 years you had to be in the studio writing. So bands were just like the studio had to sell a product for $20 or whatever it was. So they needed to, you had to work. So I'm sure your management, your A&R guy was like, keep writing, guys. Like you're booked in the studio in 6 months. Like
on tour, like they're always like performing songs on tour, and like even like live, like they'd be like, oh, I just wrote this one backstage, and it's like, staying sharp.
That's what I mean. I think it's like if you write an album every 6 years, it's kind of like learning a language. If you don't know it and you just do it once in a while, you're not really going to keep it. But if you fucking keep that muscle going, and every like if you look at the quality of punk music that was coming out every year by some bands, sure. The Clash, like within 5 years they wrote all their albums, or like it. How does that happen? Like, and now it's more just bands. It takes them a long time. But anyway,
I mean, every band's different, and like the dynamic of all the members, like goes into like everything too. Like
I just can't believe the songwriting and the structure of these songs. Like I can't say it's all Neil Avron.
Well, how old were they when they wrote this? Like mid 20s?
They must have been mid 20s. Yeah. I don't know for sure, but I think they're in their 50s now. So they're probably, like a bit older than us, but mid 20s. Yeah. And looking at the album cover, like they were the 80s kids, like looking at what the Star Wars toys and all that stuff too. So they were like 10 years older than us generation, but like they, All right, yeah. Next song, number 10, Boy Crazy. Duncan, what do you got to say?
I mean, the opening of this one is really funny. We should actually play that on the show, but nah. It's like, hey ladies, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the only thing about it's a little dated, but
I mean, it's kind of like the one funny, like standout little like joke thing.
every band was doing clips at the time, so Newfound was kind of like, fuck, we got to add a little clip. So it's just some stupid like high school, someone trying to hit on girls, but it then goes into an amazing song that's like,
oh yeah, like this song goes out to girls that we haven't met just yet. This song's for stupid girls who think that every boy is all about them. It's like, come on, guys.
I know maybe the lyrics aren't the best there, but the music's great though. Like when you like, you know the song obviously, and just they target you with their eyes and move with their lips, and it pulls you in. She shuts you down with her voice again. And now, are you listening?
It's a fun one though, and they played this live a lot, like back in the day.
Song 11, All About Her. So, I mean, we mentioned it, but it starts off with just, here we go.
Yeah,
like
on that demo.
And it like, this song has some, I wrote down, it has some hop to it. Like, it's like,
for sure.
It's a weird song. What a bass riff, that guitar riff, and like the whole album, but like the drums are the star. Like, just so many parts, so many little like.
I mean, the guitar definitely on this one, but like, yeah, let me practice this before I say it to you. I know it might come out wrong, but I want it to. Let me work this out before I come back to you. I know sometimes I hate the stupid things I do. Another lonely night, another way to make it right. It's like not the best lyrics, but I mean,
you know, they're not the best lyrics, but again, like all together as one story, it's something. Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like when I had that Burn CD, it was on this song. There was always a skip on that one bridge. It's like, there's no other way. This girl is so all about me. I'm sorry, I can't help the way. And then would be like a skip there, because it's the thing she does that makes me sing about her. And it's like I can't unhear that skip even 26 years later when I listen to.
I've had that same thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember, I think I had a Zebra Head burnt CD and same thing. I've had, and I think I mentioned before, but like I've missed a song. So like some of our friends are like, I finally listened to the song on Spotify and they're like, dude, like that's been on the album the whole time. And it's just like, oh, I didn't burn it. It didn't make the album for me. The Napster didn't have that.
It's like a cutout, you know, the burn CD like glitched.
So to round up the album, last song in the official one, rounding it out at 36 minutes and 40 seconds, is the Ballad for the Lost Romantics. Duncan,
now this one
what
here,
a closer.
Yeah, this is a perfect way to end the album. And I mean, totally. It's funny. I want to talk about it. Remember that My Friends Over You night, like that party night?
Yeah, the one I lost my hearing at.
Yeah, I was like, I was a DJ for that for a handful of nights. But like, I remember the first night that I DJ'd that night with Jake. This was the last song that we played for the night, and I remember we looked at each other, we looked at the song, we played it, and we shook each other's hand, and just that's the night.
So Duncan in Toronto, Duncan did a pop punk DJ night with a couple other people. There was actually a lot of people going to that thing too. It was at
I met a lot of friends West. There, man.
Yeah, no, it was honestly, it was a great time. I will say that is literally when I had got permanent tinnitus, and it's because you literally had a monitor just pointed to the crowd that I was hanging off of, completely drunk. But it was great though. Like it was kind of worth it. That was your birthday, right? That was the birthday night. Yeah.
I remember I played so many songs for you, like, and like I was like, I'm losing my crowd here, but like Scott's going nuts to Lawrence Arms, you know.
Is that what I was playing? Fuck.
Well, that's what you were requesting, and I'm like, I can slip them in when I can. But yeah, anyway, this song, it's definitely one of like the best send offs like for an album.
So yeah, like I'm not a huge lyric person, but it starts off with, I've grown sick, I've gotten older, I finally have an audience to ignore me. Yeah, I can yell all I want, but you still can't hear me. I'm punching myself out, holding in my breath. I can take this lightly, throwing up the words that I said to you.
Oh, that's
I
so
always
good.
do what I'm not supposed to. Like, yeah.
And like, yeah, the big chants at the end are so good. It's like, here's to us fools that have no meaning. Let's
Yeah.
toast the night away to friends and forget about tomorrow.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah. That big chanting. I wrote down, what a chant to finish the album. And it sounds good chanting too. Like,
Oh, it's
sometimes
incredible.
it sounds fake, but it just sounds like it's a group of friends just, here's to us fools.
Remember we had one of those?
Oh, it was awful.
Screaming for clarity. We were all, that was I love that.
Man. Oh my God. We got to get that on the podcast one time. One time we're going to end maybe this time we should end it with this, just like for the Ballad of the Lost Romantics.
I have it on VHS, that whole like recording it. Like I could probably get that whole like recording it and doing all that.
Our version that we actually fucking recorded, like it has that shitty
it's on there.
Okay. So maybe this episode, we don't know yet, but maybe I'll add that at the end of this one, just because Newfound Glory ended with something similar that we were obviously copying, but what a chant to finish the album. Dude, like.
Yep. Are we going to rate the album now or talk about the B-sides?
Yeah, we'll talk about the B-sides, everything, but I do think this is the first end that I'm saying it's a 10 out of 10. Yep. There's no doubt about it.
Yep, I had a 10 out of 10 as well.
10 out of 10. Like we can't diss this. This is nothing. Yeah.
No. I mean, like it kind of just like everything that like would fall under a 10 out of 10, like this just checks off everything.
Yeah. It's so Duncan's new rating system, it's essential. Like we don't even talk. It's
Newfound Glory is essential. I mean, they're definitely in my top 10 favorite bands like ever.
If someone says what's pop punk, I think I'm going to give them this right away. Maybe number one, right? But I think right away. And then I would say, okay, fine. You don't like that? Okay, Green Day, a little bit less whiny. If you don't like that, okay, fine. You don't like that? You want a little silly? Like here's Blink.
And it's funny, actually, Newfound Glory's newest album is good. It's good. It's a solid 6 out of 10. And I mean, if you're playing it on a good day and you're in the car, maybe it's a 7 out of 10.
Everything I've listened to kind of, in the last few years, I listen to it, like the new one I listened to once, but like it just, this time and place, everything about this was perfect. 10 out of 10. Re-listening to it now, I like, it just brings back memories, but it's also still good too. Like it holds up.
Yeah, totally.
So absolutely. Yeah.
Did you want to do your seeing it live, or did you want to get into
seeing it live? Okay, so we didn't. So we already never saw this live, really, front to back. I thought they did a tour of this front to back.
No, we can talk about the shows, seeing them. Like I've seen them a lot, but no, never this album front to back.
This one front to back. I mean, I would pay. I wrote down $200 here, but like realistically, and that's just because it's like I kind of feel like
it's a hard way to gauge these things because it's like another $50. Like sure, I'm trying to go the way I'm trying to do this is the way I'm trying to gauge it with other bands that I've said. So I said I know I said like 300 for Goldfinger or something like that. I said 400 for Dashboard. But I also said that would be like, I'm sitting on stage. But for this one, I'm going to go $300.
If this was at, like, let's say it was at Danforth and it was like Friday night and there was like two good openers, I'd pay $300.
Well, I saw them at Danforth and Yellow Card and Tiger's Jaw opened, and that was a stacked show for me.
Okay, yeah. All right, nice. I'd pay whatever to see this band. I mean, like this album, I'm not really whatever, but I'd pay a premium to see this band.
No, for sure. I mean, some of those other shows, I don't know where you were, but we definitely were throwing it out in the group chat.
I kind of fell off it, and you know what? Like again, like I don't need to see Newfound if they come right now, but like I should. Like I've seen Wonder Years.
We saw them at Riot Fest, that really good time.
Yeah. So let's talk about when we see them. So at the time, I was looking through my book. I don't think I saw them back then, other than that Edge Fest 2 time.
We don't want to do the B-sides here, or
I mean, let's.
There's a couple things I want to say about a couple of these B-sides, though.
All right, let's get in the B-sides.
Okay. But yeah, that So Many Ways song is like the B-side that's on the vinyl.
That song. So I wrote down the best Jordan vocals are on this song. And the way he says, says she's built into a dead, like,
oh yeah, she's like, built and tore down anyone that gets close to her heart.
that's the kind of vocals I like in this. It's not the whiny pop punk. He just has that is bad. Like it just
This one's a
the
little raw,
bass riff.
but I mean, it's not that it doesn't belong in the album, but it's definitely a B-side feel. Is that fair?
Oh, but no, this is, I mean, it's a B-side feel, and it has that like, so it has the doom, doom, and this is the one with the calling, so it has the phone.
The
so
dial
it has that,
tone,
Yeah, it has a dial tone. It has a little bit of effect on the phone. Like, it's just such a cool little bit.
Yeah. The next one, The Minute I Met You. Now, this was like on the Clockstoppers soundtrack, and like, I honestly think this came out, and I heard this, and we had this before this album came out.
Yeah, this one, so was it recorded the same time?
I haven't really looked into it, but
it sounds like it's from a different era, like a different studio
for sure.
But it's good. It's a great song. I love it. Like nothing bad with this. It just doesn't sound like it's recorded in the same session.
There's a really good part where it's like if I stop.
They have so many parts like that throughout. Like I don't understand who writes all this shit. Like how many good parts. Like I think it's Chad and like I think it said he writes the songs kind of and the melodies, and then they give it to Jordan. And
I mean the next one is like it's called Xmas.
EX hyphen miss MISS.
Now,
so like you're missing your X.
I honestly would say this is the best original Christmas song from like a punk band.
I wrote down best Christmas song ever, meaning like original, like 100%.
The ending with like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer riff. Like
what are the lyrics?
It's so fun. This holiday is overrated. It turned out the way I expected. It's so weird though, because they have a Christmas album they released like maybe 3-4 years ago, and like this isn't even on it. It's just like it's
Someone
almost like
they
re-recorded some of those Christmas songs, and it's like I didn't care for it.
Someone owns the rights to them, so they couldn't like drive through.
No, for sure.
And all that drive through shit too. Like like it's not pressed, it's not on Spotify. Like it's just like
Nothing Gold Can Stay is like a really really rare press, so I'm waiting for that to get a repress.
Is it really? Eh?
Like if I was to buy it, it would probably be my most expensive record.
I mean, let's get into it now then.
No. Hold on. There's one more song. It's called the Radio Song. This fucking song used to be called "Come Back Bon Jovi." Remember that?
I recognize the name.
Yeah, Come Back Bon Jovi, and now all of a sudden it's called the Radio Song. It was on the Drive-Thru Welcome to the Family compilation. Yeah, but I love this one. This is actually one of the best ones, and this is definitely in that old era.
I wrote down nice one. I didn't know this one, but I love it.
Yeah. It's funny. I actually just got like a Bon Jovi figurine. Remember see that?
Why? Get a fucking Newfound Glory figurine set or something.
Oh, that's what I mean. It's like if of all like my favorite like bands, like there's finally someone that's like, okay, I'll get the Bon Jovi. It's like, any of those like figures and things like that. Like I don't even like any of those bands. Like like Kiss or Slash. Like I mean I like them, but it's like I wouldn't get a thing for it. But it's like Bon Jovi for sure.
Come on, you don't like Kiss, man.
I mean, I've never seen Kiss, and I always wanted to. I should have seen them when Serial Joe opened for them.
No, don't. Kiss is one of the worst. Like they've got some good stuff too, but
fuck Gene Simmons.
Yeah, fuck Kiss. So there's a couple more demos on this, which are honestly, if you're a fan of this album, it's great hearing all of how it was fucking put together. But there is song 19 is Hit or Miss, the Jerry Finn mix. It's weird. I listened to it multiple times to try to figure out what I didn't like about it, and I think he was trying to make it sound like Blink. Like he was the guy who just had come off Enema of the State.
So this is the one before the new one.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'll listen to it again knowing that, because I didn't know that.
Yeah, in between Nothing Gold Can Stay, they went to the studio, they did this, and then Chad was just like, I don't really like this as much as this is great. And I'm so glad they made that decision, because
I definitely read that, yeah.
I was A-Bing them on the way home the other day, and I was like, I really wanted to make sure I made the right choice, and I was like, this Neil Avron version is just so much better.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jerry Finn would have made it just such a Blink version of this band, and that's not what they are. So.
Yeah. No, I agree. They made the right call.
So I've got our new segment section. Duncan, what's your brother think of this album? Newfound Glory must be whiny to him, but does he like
Nah,
this?
I don't think he likes this.
No.
But I mean, like, there's definitely elements of it that he would like some of those like breakdowns and like the fast. It's like it's the whiny that he can't stand.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? That's kind of Newfound Glory. Even that we're saying it's not whiny, it is whiny to
It's definitely whiny.
common
Yeah.
person. So
No, for sure. But I mean, on this album, like to me, it's all very tolerable.
oh, it's so tolerable though too. There's not a point where I thought it was whiny, but I can see how that comes out.
Like there's parts on Catalyst where even I'm kind of like, oof. But I mean, I like it, but I can see how people will hate it.
So you're paying anytime they come, you're seeing Newfound Glory. I think the last time I saw them was at that Riot Fest where it was at least 10 years ago now, and it was a bunch of us, and they were down a guitar player at the time. So yeah.
That was 2014, that Riot Fest. So I've seen them 4 times since then.
Wow. So they're coming around every 4 years for sure.
Well, I haven't seen them since 2019. So I mean, it's been way too. Well, actually, no, they just came. They just came with who did they fucking come with? Like Jimmy? No,
you didn't go.
No, it was I definitely didn't go. But they were the third band of 3 bands. I can't remember who the bands were right now, but it's like I didn't want to see them for like half an hour on and off the stage.
No. You got to see a headline show too. Like you don't want to see them opening at this point too. I did see this, a full tour commence. So as we were talking about, have they played this live? It is on their Wikipedia. It says a full tour commencing in January, 10-year anniversary tour. They would play the record in its entirety with support from Saves the Day, Hello Goodbye, and Fireworks.
Oh my God.
During the tour, the band played through the record's 12 songs from start to finish, followed by an extended encore with up to 8 additional songs. So that mustn't... That
yeah, no? I went to that show. That was at Sound Academy.
Okay, so you have seen this front to back live then. We were like...
Hold on.
That's what they just said. Yeah. It was the 10 year. So that must have been in 2010 though. So I remember seeing them at Edge Fest 2 with, what was it? Sum 41, Good Charlotte. That was the big like...
Yeah, that was the first one. That was the first one.
Yeah.
And then
that was the summer of pop.
Then they played the Cool Hoss with Finch and Something Corporate. And actually, there's a funny little story about... because you know that Jordan lived with Andrew McMahon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Is Something Corporate from Florida? No.
No, but like they were roommates in California during like the early 2000s, like the peak of drive-thru. And it was like the home base for all those bands on the label. And it's like, you know that line from Something Corporate? It's like standing on the edge of morning, scent of sex and newfound glory playing as she's pulling back her hair.
Yeah.
So it's like that's where you got the line.
That's awesome. Okay. I mean, okay, we didn't mention it before, but Newfound Glory, you know where they got their name from?
I think they were working at Red Lobster. I heard it something about like working at Red Lobster on a napkin.
Jordan stated the band name was created when he and Steve were working at Red Lobster, and we came up with a Newfound Glory. We wrote it on a napkin, and I think we pulled it from some of it from A Newfound Interest in Massachusetts, which was a Get Up Kid song. So it's just so funny that a band like the Get Up Kids inspired the name of A Newfound Glory, like in a little bit, which like inspired. It's just like, wow, like I love that too.
But you know what's funny? Right. I'm seeing that Green Day with Newfound Glory at ACC. Guess who was the third band of that?
Living End?
Sugar Cult. Sugar Cult playing ACC. And maybe that's the next album we're doing?
I mean, it's going to be coming up sooner than later, but it's been pushed down because we got to push up a couple others. But I mean, Sugar Cult is we were going to do it off the bat. That's the thing. Like that Sugar Cult, I feel like it's going to constantly be pushed down because like,
maybe.
But man,
you've been pushing.
It's influential. But I did listen to it once more recently, and I was like, I don't know, it was abrasive to listen to a little bit.
Yeah.
So this one also, we didn't get into it, but it did like. For an album that was so influential, they did eventually gold in the US, which means 500,000 copies, which is still not a lot back in the day. The top peak of this album was 107 out of the Billboard 200. So that's out of Any Kind of Music, and it's still kind of big, but it did reach number one on the Heat Seekers, which was kind of like for new bands and stuff like that. So never really topped the charts anywhere but the US. Didn't sell too many records, but literally like one of the most influential pop punk bands or albums to this day.
Oh, for sure. Did you watch that Live in London DVD?
So I didn't watch the Live in London. I did watch.
That was the one with the power went out.
No, I didn't watch that. I watched was it called The Story So Far? And it was the one. It was like a popcorn kind of.
I thought that was no. That's Live
in London.
Yeah, that's the Live in London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
It's called The Story So Far. You're right.
Okay. It's this.
Something I really liked about that is they come out of the gate with 4 songs on 4 different albums.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Okay. It's like they come out Truth of My Youth on like that current album, and then Understatement, and 2s and 3s, and then Hit or Miss. And it's just like, there's something about that I loved. How it's just like, hit up on every album a little bit. They get the show going. Like, there's something about that I liked.
Yeah, so definitely post this in the show notes, Dunk. But this Story So Far, which is kind of a documentary that came out after the next album after this, Sticks and Stones, and it's
I had this DVD.
It's so like it just the whole time I was just like, oh, I wish I was back in this era. Like they look so young, so cool. Like
I mean, those shows, like my back hurts just looking at that,
kind of, but
I mean, like, it's. That was a special time, because I mean we saw that tour for sure.
And dude, like we're not going to get into it with the one dude, but nothing wrong with like the 4 other guys. Like these guys were like they probably signed autographs every night. They fucking like they knew the fans were what like got them to where they were.
No, for sure.
And yeah, like Newfound Glory to this day is.
You know what's actually funny? I just remembered I saw them in Buffalo, and it was the Pop Punk's Not Dead tour. And they were headline, and it was them. This is the top of my head here. Newfound Glory, Man Overboard, Set Your Goals, and This Time Next Year. That was the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Set Your Goals.
Yeah, and that was in Buffalo. And it's funny because it wasn't on my list because I'm searching Toronto, but it's like, yeah, I've seen them another time.
Traveling for that, eh?
Oh, that, yeah. The thing is, if I'm traveling like that, I need at least 3 or 4 bands, 5 bands. And I went for all 5.
I mean, that was the time when like, a couple of the bands, maybe just, it's too hard to get across the Canadian border. Buffalo's 2.5 hours max, like door to door. Like,
I mean, it kind of depends on a couple of things, but make a couple
like you'd
stops.
be going to Buffalo like at least a couple times a year for a pop punk show. Yeah.
I mean, my brother's favorite team's the Sabres. So I've seen more hockey games in Buffalo than I've seen in Toronto. And, just things like that. Like, I mean, that's actually the reason we'd go to Buffalo, or like a big show like that. I mean, we've seen Third Eye Blind in Buffalo.
Yep, of course.
Went to see Hit the Lights in Buffalo. Just a nice little road trip. You get enough people together to want to go, like, get the road trip going.
We've been to Buffalo for Lawrence Arms, Alkaline Trio, a bunch of like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
we went even like New York. It was New York, right? We saw Alkaline Trio in New York.
Who?
Well, maybe,
Me?
Yeah, maybe no. Maybe we weren't actually in that one.
No,
it was a road trip. Yeah. All these shows are just
one of the new segments. I'm just adding some things here. Is there a Newfound Glory fan club? I didn't look into this, but
I don't know.
I feel like this is a band. Let's go Newfound Glory fan club. Let's look it up. Just make sure we're not missing. No, it's nothing official.
It's like I never go to bands like official websites anymore.
Well, I was gonna say I'm sending you the official website right now, and we're gonna look at it together. Newfoundglory.com. Of course, they have it. All right. They have the new album, Listen Up, right off the bat. Look at that merch right there. Good looking merch. Good looking guys, too.
I mean, they kept that whole label maker sort of theme.
Oh, yeah, they did. I like that. That's amazing. That's such a good theme, too.
Yeah. Oh, look. I want that hat.
Look at the photo of them. So a little bit, go down on the main page that I just sent you. Look at the photo. And Cyrus is wearing a fucking Silverchair shirt, which is just incredible to me.
That's amazing. Like, Frog Stomp.
Like the Frog Stomp shirt. I think Jordan's wearing a Sugar shirt, which is Bob Mould's band after Husker Du.
It's like Ian's wearing a shirt, someone with the Stanley Cup. Who is that?
Yeah, like they're just such cool. Like everything about them is cool.
Yeah.
Like
no, I love Chad too. Hey, he's going through some health stuff though, Chad, right now. Yeah, I mean, we're praying for you.
Oh, is he really like bad?
No, I mean he's hanging in there, but it's like
Okay, it's not like
it's definitely just like a couple shows where there was
okay.
some stuff, but love this band.
Everything about these guys is fucking cool. Like
They're touring right now with Yellow Card and Plain White Tees.
wow, yeah, what a fucking band. I listened to so I didn't look up too many articles about them or anything, but I did listen to Jordan on a podcast that friend of the show Aaron sent me. He was on I think Toby from H2O's podcast, and fuck, Jordan is so cool. Like so down to earth.
I saw some of that stuff, yeah.
Yeah. He always gets mistaken for what's his name? Quentin Tarantino. Which like look at the picture of Jordan. He kind of has that same face.
Yeah, that's funny that you say that. I never put that together until you said it.
Did you find any articles or anything about them you want to?
There was a couple articles I read before, but that was all I had. I mean, I'm just kind of looking at their merch right now. It's like, I don't know. I mean, if there was something like at the show, like maybe I would maybe snag it, but it's like band merch, I'm just done with. Like I just basically collect vinyl now.
I feel like band merch is like I don't collect vinyl, so like I'd buy it. But also it's like newfound. We bought fucking shirts back in the day. We had all that shit.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Couple Ticketmaster reviews. Let's get them in because I found some funny ones.
And what do you got?
Oh, I mean, again, I have no link for this here, Dunk. This is just screenshots that I've taken. But we've got a October 19th, 2001, House of Blues Orlando. House of Blues is expensive, and having to have a negative COVID test or vaccine is ridiculous. People with the vaccine can get COVID too and spread it. I know because it happened to my family. So that process is ridiculous for their venues to require that. Yeah, no link stuck in. It's just screenshots. So yeah, but here we go. An anonymous from 2015 at the Electric Factory, Philadelphia. Love the bands and the venue, but the fans were kind of terrible.
Yeah, that was the Yellow Card tour. That was the one. Yeah, that was the one I saw at Danforth. That was actually one of like the better ones that I saw, because like they just had so much energy, and at Danforth, you can get such a good view there.
And also like I'm finding the funny reviews. I'm not trying to find the ones praising them, because when you look at Newfound Glory, it's 99% praising them and just like, what a fucking show. Like had the time of my life.
No, for sure.
I'm trying to find the ones that are the 1 stars that are like, what happened? Why didn't you like this? Like,
it's like the power.
So one more
power
here.
Went out,
Yeah, exactly. Here's a 1 out of 5 star from Jess, House of Blues, Boston, 2021. It would be great to know if other events were happening in the area. I got to Boston from Connecticut after work in time for the show, but was out of luck to find parking due to a Yankees-Red Sox game. We circled the area for 2 hours before calling it quits. Very disappointed. It's like, fuck. You come to an area, and also you called it quits because you couldn't find parking.
Yeah,
and you're not going to go to a show. Did you have a ticket?
Circle around a couple times and just like, if not, keep going.
Yeah, and also, okay, so Boston, I've been there. You can get in from transit too. So you park it at like a nearby, GO station. You come into the city.
Figure it out.
Yeah, you go to a show anyway. All right. Yeah. Lots of other ridiculous ones, but nothing worth staying here. Duncan, what else you got for Newfound? Anything else here before we go?
Looking over all the times I've seen them, it's just like it's probably lots of stories kind of like that. But I mean, they're just such a consistent band, and like from day one, like they've just always been like such a go-to for me.
I feel like I fell off them, but for no reason. Like
I mean, they definitely released a couple albums that were just like like they were good, but it's just like it's just once you have that spark and like those albums like that like made you who you were, it's like you don't always need more.
Yeah, but they never changed themselves. It just like the world kind of changed. Like they just kept doing the same thing they were doing.
All their albums are pretty similar. Although I will say that album Coming Home is probably the most underrated album that they have. And like that's kind of the one album that is very different. There's a lot more emotion and like kind of like they slow it down a little more. But I mean, there's still like some fast hits on there, but it definitely has like a different sort of vibe, that one.
I feel like that's I remember that one specifically, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like we're gonna do an album, a Newfound a year, and that's gonna be what, like 3 years from now, because it goes after this is Sticks and
Yeah,
Stones,
we'll
then
do
Catalyst, then Coming Home. Yeah.
Yeah, then Coming Home was after that. But yeah, let me like that underrated that Chad underrated songs thing. Let me say
Yeah,
my
pull that up. Pull
five.
that up.
Let me
Yeah,
just go over my 5 underrated songs I
for
have.
sure, for sure.
So Don't Let This Be the End. It's a song
Okay.
on Not Without a Fight. It's the last song,
Okay.
dude. You
Okay.
got to hear that one.
Not Without a I think I know that album
Yeah,
too,
that's
right?
the Army one. That's the one that you said you really liked.
No, I like the Coming Home one. That's the one I like.
I mean, oh, okay.
Okay.
So you were mixing it up before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's also actually I should pull this up. There's a song on the album called Resurrection,
Okay.
and on the bonus edition, they re-released this song called Ready and Willing, and like you should see the guests on this song.
Okay. You showing us me?
I'm trying to find it. I should have had this more prepared. So yeah, so on the re-release, the song Ready and Willing had all these guest vocals on it. Ryan Key from Yellowcard, Mike Herrera from MXPX, Chris from Less Than Jake, Chris Caraba from Dashboard,
Wow.
Chris Connolly from Saves the Day, Matt Pryor from Get Up Kids, Brianna Collins, Garrett Dale, and Mark Hoppus. All on this one song. Like this.
Wow.
Oh, you got to hear that song.
Okay, I do have to hear that song. Yeah.
I'll put it on. I'll put it on the mix.
Put it on the mix. I want to hear it after too.
And also on that album, there's a rare B-side called "The Crown." That song is so fucking underrated.
This is the band that I want to hear B-sides. I'm going to dig so much more into them. Again, I'm getting back into pop punk because of Hot Mulligan and because of the show. But like Newfound, I feel like they deserve more of my time. And I there's no reason I fell off of them other than just I got out of the music.
It's funny. They have like a best of album. And the first song on it was a new song. And it's called Situations. And that's like another song I have on my underrated songs. But like when you go to it on Spotify, like it's grayed out. Like there's something about it where you can't even listen to it.
Yeah.
So it's on my hard drive. I've kind of pulled it out. But
like
that song is so big. And it was the new song for that best of. Or maybe it actually was a live album. Because there was 3 other songs kind of at the bottom of that too that were really good.
So one thing we didn't get into is the Spotify checks. So hit or miss, 36 million plays as of today on Spotify, and it is not even close to their top songs. Their top song is obviously "My Friends Over You."
Yeah,
a couple others, but like 36 million plays for a song, like one of the best pop punk bands of all time. And then when you get into the album too, it's just like barely as like this. People got to listen to this more. Like I know when a lot of people had it on CD or whatever, but like you're telling me Ballad of the Lost Romantics doesn't even have 2 million plays? Like, I mean, come on.
Some of these things, it's like, yeah, like you got to play some of those deep cuts, you know, like.
I know. Okay.
But I mean, this other song called Trophy on one of their newer albums is like you've got to hear that song. Like it's just they're so good. The thing is, the whole album isn't like at that caliber. But like those songs like are very underrated and they're absolute hits.
Throw it on the mix for me for tomorrow.
No, I'll put it on the show mix.
Show mix, but I want to hear that in your car blasting down the highway.
Oh, for sure. And that's the other thing. It's like when I'm picking songs like on my mixes, like I'm always trying to like keep every band kind of like, you know, relevant and like keep the plays like of all those deep cuts, like the same amount of plays as like, you know, the big singles. It's like even it out, you know?
Really? Okay, that's interesting because I basically could at any moment ditch any band forever, and like I want to make sure I keep bands relevant, but like I just like you could be tossed to the curb, and Newfound Glory unfortunately was, and they shouldn't have been. Like it just I got out of it.
You're picking them right back up.
Mm-hmm. I love this shit. And like, yeah, this album, all right, like they deserve to be on the Rushmore. They deserve to be a lot bigger than they are.
I mean, their new album is, I'm hoping it's going to do some good for them. And I mean, they're touring now. It's a headline tour that they're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're a headliner only now too. And I hope they can make a career out of this, which they have. But like they should be as rich as kind of the other
as a
pop punk
4-piece, I
bands.
find like they've really excelled as like a 4-piece once they became a 4-piece.
Yeah, so once the one guy left the band, for whatever reasons, they didn't replace him at first, and so when we saw them at Riot Fest in 2014,
I mean,
they needed another guitar.
the guy from Yellow Card. Oh, he might have actually been there at that time.
No. I remember when we saw them at that Riot Fest, I like after that was the last time I saw them, I was like, they need another guitar. Like you can't just replace a 2-guitar band with just one guy doing all the parts. It just didn't equal out. But I'm glad that they did eventually. Like now when they play, they have another guitar player.
Oh, for sure, definitely, yeah. I mean, I think it's actually the guy from 4 Year Strong.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, for sure. I definitely noticed that last time I saw them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that's a band that like would not exist without Newfound.
Oh, totally.
Like I think a lot of the pop punk bands we like today, like Newfound was the band just as much, if not more than Blink too. Like at least those fast pop punk.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Yeah. It's like you can't just listen to Blink and Green Day all the time.
I mean, and we'll be getting into those. And you know what? Newfound is just like they got a clean like. Green Day, I'm going to say, as much as they were my favorite band at one point, and still like, I'm going to say some things about them. They got shitty a little bit.
The last 2 or 3 Green Day albums are, I mean,
awful.
I don't say they're unlistenable, but it's like, I would never show somebody this.
Yeah.
And it's like, if someone's like trying to get into Green Day, or if they like, I can't defend it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Newfound, it's like, oh yeah, this is a Newfound. Like, well, yeah, what do you, it's still listenable.
Yeah. But, Oh, the new Newfound is way better than the new Green Day. But I mean, like the new Green Day is not like bad. Like it's not like offensive or anything. It's just, I feel that they can do better if they just put in a little bit more time and effort.
Dude, the amount of money and time they're putting into that's almost the problem. It's like they're probably putting into weight. It's just like, you just got to go in the studio back in the day and it's like, what do you got like this week? And it's just like,
did you ever
I declare I don't care no more. Like,
did you ever see the Una Do Tre making of the album, like the Quattro?
Yes, I did.
Give that another rewatch. Like that is like some of like that's like the last amazing Green Day for me. Like I really like those albums, and it's like, I mean, they're not like amazing by any stretch. Like there's definitely some bad songs, but it's like that was the last time I was like super like into like Green Day, like, you know, and could like sort of like really back what they're doing.
I'm actually, I may watch it before I go to bed here.
I mean, we went to see the Revolution Radio tour in Chicago, me and my brother. And that was actually a really, really good tour and set. Like the set was amazing.
I like, what's the album after American Idiot? I really like that.
That's 21st Century Breakdown.
Yeah. I want like
I remember being with you right when that was announced, and we were like, we both listened to it for the first time at my condo together back in like 2010.
Okay, one last little thing here. If you want to book Newfound Glory, I sent you the link, Dunk. Booking entertainment. Guess how much Newfound Glory costs to book?
$50,000.
If you want under 50, it says. So yeah. So they are not a crazy band. I know, that looks great. Like
it's like, okay, guys, like put on a nice shirt.
Jordan looks so fucking much. Did I already mention he looks like Quentin Tarantino?
Yes. Yeah, of course you did.
Okay.
That was like 5 minutes ago.
Okay. It's so much in that photo too, and just like look at that. Look at Ian there too. Like,
someone said something funny.
I remember back in the day, Ian was a big like weed guy too, right? Like he'd be on the fucking like High Times, like
totally. Like I was saying,
us, it was like
the funny bassist.
Yeah, so funny. All right, what else you got? Anything else?
No, I think we can wrap it up here.
We're going to be talking about Newfound Glory for years, and so let's save the history, save anything else.
For sure. There's lots to get into on some of their next albums.
Absolutely. This is the first Rushmore, first 10 out of 10 for me personally.
I mean, the Dashboard was a 10 for me, but it's like, this is like a true 10 because the Dashboard's more of like a biased 10.
And it's not pop punk. This is the first pop punk album we've done.
No, that's fair.
I mean, Mess too, but
that's not a 10.
No. Oh no, I mean pop punk. I mean, yeah. Anyway, thanks everyone for listening. Duncan, last words? No,
I don't really think I have too much, but thanks for listening, everyone, and we'll be back in a couple weeks. I'll see you tomorrow for drinks.
Yep, for sure. Thanks, everyone.
Big Pens playoff game.
There you go.
Thanks.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday. Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you, everyone. Bye.